So then people play the justification game, and they give all these reasons as to why they must have a car loan, and none of these justifications are good. And so let's talk about some of them. So the primary reason that people buy new cars is the need for transportation. So we all need to get around. Cars are one of the best ways to do so in most places. And nothing is wrong with owning a car that you use regularly. I'm not saying don't own a car. I have a car. My wife has a car. We own cars, but we don't finance cars. So we'll talk some more about that. But we blow this reason up, this need for transportation, in the name of reliability. We think that new, more expensive cars are necessary in order for them to be reliable for us. This is just simply not the case. I mean, do you know what a new car is called when you drive it off the lot? It's called a used car because it's now not worth as much as it was before, and now somebody else has owned it. And so you can buy good quality used cars that cost far less and are still simply reliable enough to get you where you need to go. When we purchased my car, my car was 3 years old, had 60,000 miles on it, and that was in 2015. And so it's like, you don't have to buy the newest thing. And the fact that the same car, but the newest model, would have cost $10,000 more than what we spent, that seems ridiculous. Why am I spending $10,000 more on a couple years and 60,000 miles? That's crazy. It shouldn't be that. And the reason that it is because they can have these markups and then the bottom falls out of the value. Cars start depreciating fast and hard as soon as you buy them. You can and should buy reasonably priced used cars to get around, and that will meet your needs. Now, don't get crazy about what you think needs means. Your wants are not your needs. But something that will meet your needs that's reasonably priced and that you can pay for in full. Another justification that we make, though, is that we're trying to keep up. And you may say, I'm not trying to keep up with other people. Well, tell me if you've ever made this statement. We're doing better than them. We should be able to X, Y, Z, whatever. It's a common thing. Even if we don't say it out loud, it runs through a lot of people's heads that, we do better than the Jacksons or the Johnsons or whomever, right? Keeping up with the Joneses. But we do better than them financially. We should own a car nicer than theirs, or we should own a house nicer than theirs. And so we play the comparison game. We use the car as a status symbol that it just shouldn't be. Cars are not some picture of wealth because they lose value. Keeping up with the Joneses is stupid regardless, but much more so when you're talking about something that's just not a good investment for you and your family and is actually going to cost you way more than what it's worth to you. Not to mention, anybody whose car doesn't match their home, and you know exactly what I mean, that their car doesn't match their home, those aren't people you should be looking towards to get financial advice anyway, because obviously they don't get it either. So looking around is not going to help you make good decisions, and it's going to help you to justify purchases over and over and over again. And that's not what you need to do with cars because it's not worth it. So you may say, well, Dylan, that's all fine and good, but I can afford my car payment. Can you? I think your car payment's killing you. And the reason I think that is just based on averages. Okay? So the average household income in America today is $60,000 approximately. The average car payment on a new car is $554. Okay? So if you and another person in your house both have car payments, that's over $1,100 per month on things going down in value. So that's approximately 25% of your take-home pay at minimum that's being paid out in car payments. That is stupid.